Hey everybody, what's happening? Son of a Silver Stacker here. In today's numismatic news and information for the 8th day of May 2022, I'd like to welcome you over to JM Bullion so I can show you where the spot prices end of the week. And I gotta go fast. I have like 19 pages to show you. Here's number 2. Now, JM Bullion, gold ended the week at 1892.03, silver at 22.59, platinum at 978.31, and palladium at 2110.05. In stock silver, you're looking at 10.58. Who's buying silver right now? Now, whoops, I just closed our next stop. Here, no, I didn't. It's back. Okay, so Mint Will Not Strike, More Proof American Women Silver Quarters by Paul Gilks, published May 6, 2022 at 8 a.m. There's a couple key takeaways I'd like to share with you here today. Now, first one being here, the American Women Quarters 2022 Silver Proof set was put on sale March 29th without any mintage limit at $73 per set. Now, the Mint May 1 sales report indicates that 57,612 sets have been sold, right? And they're done. You can't buy anymore, can't find anymore unless you go to the secondary market. Now, it says here, this is by Mint spokesperson Michael White. Although we did not set a mintage limit quantity to allow for the potential to produce more, circumstances precluded us from doing so. We do not plan to make additional American Women Quarter 2022 silver proof sets. And that is by Michael White. Now it says here, we encourage customers to sign up for Remind Me notice in case additional inventory does become available as a consequence of order cancellations or the like. Isn't that interesting? Circumstances, right? Year of the limited release, I'm telling you. And, the Mint did give a heads up to us in regards to these particular products, right? So if we recall, we did get an email about the American Women Quarters Silver Proof set, and it said it was selling out quickly on enrollments, and we strongly encourage customers to enroll as soon as possible to ensure fulfillment, right? So when does the Mint ever get really communicative about what's going on in their products? Hardly ever, right? So when they do say something like this or do send out an email, we should be like, okay, this is important. This is a big heads up. Now, you cannot get this American Women Quarters Silver Proof set right now from 2022. It is a super hot item. However, if you go to the secondary market, it just doesn't show that it's a hot item right now, right? So I think that's kind of interesting. And what does it say about the set? Not much, because let's face it, it is expensive, right? But how expensive will it be when the limited edition silver proof come out and the silver proof set comes out for 2022? Maybe this will be a bargain once we look at the prices for those particular sets, right? Things could change immediately. Now back to this Coin World article. Wanted to share a couple other things with you here today. It says here, as a matter of practice, the U.S. Mint will set aside small quantities of inventory to handle problem orders. These are released for sale as becomes evident that they are not needed. So I didn't even know that myself, that they had some still off of the shelf in case there was some problems. So I guess in the future, if anybody does get a coin that is not up to par, or they think it's a little dirty or damaged, you can actually, I guess, call the Mint and see if they can resolve it through this process right here. Isn't that interesting? So want to show you my next item here today, and it is this now, and it's going to continue on with the American Women Quarters program. Now, this one in particular is about the American Women Quarters proof set, and it is sold out, and enrollments, right, for the remaining 2022 program products are reserving inventory at a record pace, right? So if you wanted to get the American Women Quarters PDS set, they were going fast when they sent this email. And this is another email saying, hey, and this is from the Mint, and they usually are not this communicative, but they are this time, and saying, look, you need to get on this. These are hot, really hot. And I think one of the things that underscores this particular article that they could have added is that they are not going to be adding any more proof clad sets for the American Women Quarters, right? I think Mint spokesperson Michael White could have said something of that, or they could have asked that question, because, I mean, if we go here to this particular page, it says American Women Quarters proof set is sold out, right? So does that mean they're going to make any more or not going to make any more? I don't know. But we sure could have used an answer on that. Now, honestly, I'm going to say sold out means sold out, not coming back ever, gone, right? Now, when they did send this email, it says, as of today, the American Women Quarter Silver Proof set had fewer than 17.5. And I know they sent an additional email that had like 14,000 of them. So obviously they're going fast, But like I said, if you go to the secondary market, they're just not going that quickly. Now over here, you cannot get the American Women Quarters Proof set. Like I said, they said it's also sold out, but it does have a remind me status button. So you can hit that one and hope to get this. It's only $21 and they are still remarkable and they are beautiful. They're just not silver. Now, over here to the Coin World article for the next stop today. And this one's kind of a doozy, and I don't know what to make out of it, but I think it's kind of like a big news deal. And I'm going to share this with you today. It says here, Ryder-signed Mint certificates of authenticities to remain until inventory is exhausted. Okay, what does that mean, right? So this is by Paul Gilks, dated May 6, 2022, and this is it right here, Certificate of Authenticity. And this is for the 2022 American Eagle 1-ounce silver-proof coin. And if you have got yours in the mail, you know that David J Ryder signed that bad boy, right? So it says here, the facsimile signature of former U.S. Mint Director David J Ryder is still appearing on certificates of authenticity for some 2022 numismatic products, despite his October 1st, 2021 departure from the Bureau. Mint spokesperson Michael White confirmed to the Coin World via email May 3rd that the Mint would continue to use previously printed certificates instead of scrapping them. And I don't know that that's completely what happened. Maybe they scrapped some, maybe they didn't. I don't know. It says here, as a cost-saving measure following the Mint's leadership transitions during the past year, it was decided we would use all of the certificates of authenticity that had been previously printed, White said. Former Director David Ryder's signature will show on COAs printed prior to his departure. COAs printed immediately after his departure are signed by then acting director Allison Doon. And what? Wow, okay. And then Deputy Director Venture C. Gibson's signature, now acting director, will appear on COAs printed afterward. Isn't that interesting? Now, it gives the timeline of the director's tenure. Ryder resigned effective September 30th, 2021. Doon, the Bureau's chief administrative officer, was named acting Mint director the following day on October 1st and only served until October 25, and that's when Gibson joined the Mint as deputy director and acting director. Okay, this is where it gets really interesting, and I don't even know if this means anything to anybody. But I thought that was really interesting to have a Mint director that would serve, just about 3 weeks and 3 days or so. I mean, that's just incredible. So this is Allison Doon, right? Chief Administrative Officer. It looks like she could still be there, right? And didn't serve for very, very long as, director of the Mint, or at least acting director, or at least in that spot. Wow, right? So here we go. Now, who signed which COAs, right? So, I mean, that's pretty much my big question here. And which ones did Allison Doon sign? Now, if you've got your Negro Leagues baseball commemorative coin, it looks like Miss Ventress Gibson has signed those ones, right? And that was the first coin to drop this year. Interesting, isn't it? Now, I do not know, and that was this particular set. She has signed that one. I do not know if she has signed the National Purple Heart Hall of Honor one, right? Don't know about that one. I'd like to know about who, signed this particular COA. That would be interesting to find out who did that. Now, I know for a fact I know for a fact that I don't know who signed this one because that's way out of my league. But they got a really beautiful COA there. It's really nicely done. I'd like to find out if you do have that. Now, let's go here to the next item here, and this is the American Eagle 2022 1-ounce silver-proof coin, and you saw the COA right there. And you can't see it here, but yeah, they showed us. Thank you very much. And if you did get one, you'll see that David J Ryder signed that one as well. Now, let's go here to the congratulations set and look at this. Bam. See that signature on the right-hand side? It says Allison L. Doon, Chief Administrative Officer of the United States Mint. And wouldn't you know it, it would happen to be on the congratulations set. So if you had taken it out of here, I don't know. Do you leave it in? And is this a whole new layer in collecting that? I mean, because if you look at the Mint's leadership, I mean, I don't know that there's been a acting director for, 3 weeks and 3 days. But in that time, she was able to get her signature on the certificate of authenticity for the and let's face it here, this is a key date product for the American Silver Eagle series since it's the first congratulations set to feature the reverse of 2021. And you couple that with this layer that Allison Doon has now, her signature's been found on this. I mean, what does it all mean? gosh, this is so exciting. And, if it means nothing, then it means nothing. But to me, I think this is quite something because, to have her signature on anything at all in the 3 weeks, 3 days that she was there is quite remarkable. Obviously she did something, right? It just wasn't a bench warmer. Wow, this is just incredible. So what does this mean to you folks? What do y'all think? Is this a big deal? Not a big deal? Does it change your mind as far as getting these graded and taken out of the packaging, or can you keep them in the packaging and have them graded that way? Would the grading companies see this as something to be recognized as like, hey, this is kind of a new thing here. It's such a short tenure in terms of term, right? Term length, duration, time. Man, this is incredible. Boy, oh boy, I don't even know what to say. Let's just get over to the +1 here today. Didn't mean to rhyme. Now, this is Malachi. This is 23 and 24. Don't know why they do, but anyway. It says, behold, I'm going to start over. Nothing to laugh about, really. Whew. All right. Behold, I will send you Elijah the prophet before the great and terrible day of the Lord comes, right? The Messiah. And it says that everybody's going to find out, right? You're going to be given that chance. And he will turn the hearts of the fathers to the children and the hearts of the children to their fathers, lest I come and destroy the land, right? That's what it's all about. So we all have opportunity. It's not all hope is lost, right? Not all hope is lost, because when Elijah comes, you'll know, right? Elijah. Now here for the +2 today, and this is the relaxing Spanish guitar music. And it's really cool. Obviously, you can tell I'm like an hour or 2 hours into this. I've been listening to it. It's fantastic. Really love it. Anyway, I think that's about all I got for you today, folks. I want to thank you all for listening. Thanks for watching. Thanks for dropping by. Don't forget to hit that like button. And if you do like what you hear and see, please subscribe to the channel. It's free. Oh, and also we have a new membership level. We are going to be checking out something different. This is the next level membership right here. And with this one, once a month, we're going to have green room discussions for 30 minutes once a month. And I think up to 10 people can join at a time. And, if it's more than 10 people, we're going to have, obviously, to schedule and more in additional to the first one. So that'll be really fun. Really, really fun. So there it is, folks. I want to thank you all for watching. I think I already did that, didn't I? Sorry. Son of a silver stacker. Out.